Wouldn't pick up the phone. How you do, Buckaroos? How the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer. So I found this today, and I didn't look at it till I got it home. But it was actually canned on 12/30 of 2020, so it's about a year old as I drink it. Now it is a barley wine, a creature. This creature beer, a barley wine style ale from Public House Brewing, Public House, St. James, Missouri. It is, I believe it says here, 10.5%. Yeah, but it is a year old. I didn't realize that when I picked it up. It wouldn't have stopped me from buying it, in all honesty. I mean, quite frankly, a barley wine ought to be able to age a while. But I was kind of surprised. I didn't see it anywhere else. I don't remember seeing it last year. But it does have last year's date on it. How about that? So, it's a barley wine. Right. So barley wine, so traditionally a barley wine, there's really no rules other than as far as what you can put in it. Other than traditionally a barley wine is just a high ABV beer. So the nose on this is, it's a little different, because I don't know what the hell they got in this thing. Because typically a high ABV beer, right? You got a lot of malt, so you wouldn't expect fruit notes. But again, not knowing what all they have in here, I feel like I'm getting some fruit notes on the nose. I feel like I'm getting some stone fruit on the nose, even though it's not typical per style. Outlaw for you, the great Alejandro Escovedo, inducted this year into the Austin City Limits Hall of Fame. The man is a genius. Oh, this is good though. The only thing I would have liked to seen from this, this is a barley wine. I like to think. I have a personal belief. I have a personal belief that every barley wine should be barrel aged, especially since I know the proximity of St. James to Public House is where people are aging barley wines in oak barrels and bourbon barrels. I would love to see them put this barley wine into a wine barrel. I really would. In fact, as I'm taking a drink here, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to even get more specific on you. Even though you might be thinking barley wine, more red wine, I would love to see this in a Sauvignon Blanc barrel. I'm just spitballing here. It's not all going to be gold, but but if you're listening to me, folks, at Public House in St. James, Sauvignon Blanc, I'm telling you, there's something about these flavors I think would be enhanced by Sauvignon Blanc barrel. Just spitballing here, anyway. Anyway. Hey man, I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, no, again, those flavors. So, I'm not a wine guy, in all honesty. I've had some over the years. There was a time in the late '90s where I was kind of debating. I was starting to learn a lot about wines, but craft beer became something else. I really just put my focus in that area. But for me, the white wine, where other folks were drinking something else, hey, you can have your Chardonnays. For me, it was all about the Sauvignon. There was something about that Sauvignon Blanc that spoke to me. I'll be an outlaw for you. But yeah, I just think the flavors and the aromas that this beer has already would be really enhanced by Sauvignon Blanc barrel. Ah, cheese biscuits and gravy. That is good. I do love me a barley wine, though. I ain't shitting. I would not lie to you. I would not shit you. You're my favorite turd. Anyway, anyway, I digress. No, this is pretty potent, though. I think why the greater portion of barley wines are aged in a barrel of some sort is because the barley wines are inherently sweet. So yeah, you do kind of quell that sweetness a little bit when you age it in anything. I mean, even just an oak barrel really helps dry up that finish. Now, I don't think this one is necessarily overly sweet, but I think it would be helped along by a barrel. And the main reason I mentioned that Sauvignon Blanc is there's something about the finish here. There's something about the finish that I really think would be enhanced by a Sauvignon Blanc barrel. because Sauvignon Blanc tends to be a little more tart. They tend to impart some pear, sometimes some apple notes. I just really feel a Sauvignon Blanc barrel would really do something to this particular. I mean, would take it from a great beer to a spectacular one. I really do, man. I really do. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. I'm just thinking out loud, man. Let's bounce, super suckers. Anyway. Hey man, I don't know. I don't even warn you all. I think it's a damn fine beer, and I'm always looking for ways to make it better. As I get ready for New Year's Eve, I made some salmon dip or salmon spread earlier, depending on your vernacular, I suppose. I made some beans earlier. I did some pintos. So tomorrow I'm gonna make some chili dog sauce, I guess, for lack of a better word. Yeah, I got some great pork and beef dogs. And I've also got some mini pork and beef dogs. So those mini dogs, I'm gonna steam them up, and they're gonna become pigs in a blanket because I'm a working class guy. That's a working class hors d'oeuvre, man. But I do want to have some classic chili dogs, so I'm gonna get some. Again, I'm going to turn that into some chili dog sauce. But I will have more than I need for chili dogs. So I also plan on doing some like some Skyline chili or some Spaghetti Reds chili, depending on where you're from. It's your heart that counts. But I also made some beans in case you wanted a chili three-way. I've got some onions. You want a four-way, cheese for a five-way. So you following me here? Or are you picking up what I'm putting down? And anyway, that's what we do on New Year's at the Beer Whisperer house. Yeah, we're boring old folks, man. We ain't going out. If you want to come by, come on by. But yeah, we don't throw a party, but I do have food going on all day long. So we got food, we got beer, we got a little whiskey just in case you feel a little frisky. You feel a little froggy, baby, we can jump! Anyways, I digress. This is interesting. I'm struggling with it. Yeah, I didn't realize that it was already aged a year when I picked it up. It was canned in 2020. Which makes me think what this was like a year ago, It was a little green a year ago because it's coming into itself now. But again, I can't help but think in a barrel. My mind keeps going, but in a barrel, Tom. Put in a barrel. So it'd be good to an oak barrel, just a plain old oak barrel. It'd be damn fine in a bourbon barrel because everything's damn fine in a bourbon barrel. But St. James, you got Public House in St. James right there in that same proximity. I keep thinking a wine barrel Barleywine. Most people don't do that. You guys got the ability, man. I'm just saying, Sauvignon Blanc, You don't have to give me credit for it. Once you age this in that Sauvignon Blanc barrel and find out I'm right, I don't expect you to go on. I don't expect you to go on the air and say, hey, Tom was right. No, I don't want any credit. I'm not expecting any free beer. I just want to know that you did it. Anyways, I am Don the Beer Whisperer, Beer Angels, prolific drinker, beer wisdom, man. Hey, man, just let me know. It could be a quiet thing. I'm not expecting any perks. But I think once you hear what I'm saying, I think you're all going to know I'm right. Sauvignon Blanc, this beer. I'm just telling you, y'all know I'm right. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific drinker, beer wisdom, man. Sauvignon Blanc, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes I'm a bit of an alcohol savant. Right now, I know I'm on the money. Cheers. All right, cheers, guys.